Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is gonna be another one with my blue diode laser here. In the past I tried several ways to engrave steel. I started with a label printer and electro etching, then went on to laser engraving some black foil and then using this for the edge. And at last I engraved a knife with a black coating on it. And today I wanna put all of this together and hopefully get the best results without any limitations or hassle. And that is covering the workpiece in some sort of easily removable lacquer like nail polish or layer dye. Then selectively lasering this coating to remove it. And then use ferric chloride to get the actual edge. This should hopefully give us the best print resolution without the need to fiddle around with some stickers, tape or electronics. So let me show you all the supplies you'll need. First and most obvious is the laser engraver itself, and you have to be comfortable using it. So if you need some tips, here are some videos of mine to set these up and how they work. Then you need some sort of lacquer. I'm using some nail polish here, just use the cheapest one. The color is probably important. It should be orange, but at least not blue, which is the exact color that my layer dye is. But I'm gonna try it anyway. This is the one I have. If you have the choice, then use a red one if you have it lying around. But we'll see anyway if it isn't better to use nail polish than layer dye, then, because the nail polish is much easier to get. Then you need some ferric chloride in concentration to etch steel, and some baking soda in water to neutralize the acid, and also some like PPE to handle all of these chemicals, so maybe some gloves, a brush and some goggles for the chemicals, and then obviously your laser safety goggles for the laser. So I think we have all of this set up. This is the knife I'm using. It's a carbon steel kitchen knife I have. I'm gonna use for testing, and I think we have everything done and we are ready to start into the engraving. As you can see, the knife is now covered in layer dye and nail polish. The nail polish wasn't that great to apply to get an even coating. With the spray on stuff it's much easier. But if it works similar to this, it's still better because it's easier to buy and cheaper. For the engraving, I'm a bit worried with the focal distance, because if we focus it just as it should be with this machine, it's gonna leave some lines on here, and that means it's gonna leave some lines in the final edge. I'm gonna try around with the settings a bit, pull it a bit out of focus, and I will put it in the video so you can get all the settings and you can copy it for your engraver. But I'm gonna try a bit and see what works the best for this engraving. And this is the result after the engraving. I used these settings that are on the screen here, and I'm super happy, especially with the nail polish engraving. You can see I used a higher infill resolution, 10 lines per millimeter, and there's no visible lines here. And I also put it a bit out of focus for maybe 2 or 3 millimeters. The other one on the layer dye looks quite nice too. However, there is some black stuff in here, and I can't remember anymore if that's maybe some surface rust that's on the knife, or if it's from the like a residue from the burnt away layer dye. But I'm just gonna put some ferric chloride on these two parts and see how the etching turns out. But as far as I can see right here, I am pretty hopeful that it's gonna be a very nice result with both of them. And just like that, we are done with the engraving. Here the one with the nail polish, and it's a super nice edge. As you can see, just a tiny little bit here in this on this edge, but didn't edge properly. So I would suggest set the software to do 2 passes just to be safe and degrease it properly and everything. And then this should work out really well. However, on the layered die, it didn't edge at all. And this, as I said before, it left this residue after engraving, and that's probably what caused this issue, because the residue stayed on it and then blocked the acid from reaching the steel. So layered dye doesn't work, but nail polish works really good. And that's what I really wanted to see, because the nail polish is much easier anyway. Then after the engraving, just use nail polish remover to get it away, or any other solvent, and it should work out quite well. This is really nice. I'm very happy with it. And so here we are at the end again. I am very happy with this result. This is by far the easiest and safest process that I've tried on this channel. I've done this for, I think, like 2 years now, this engraving stuff, and tried all sorts of stuff, and this is by far the best one. Because it's so safe. You just be generous with your nail polish application, because there is the danger that like a drop of acid gets beside the nail polish and then it leaves a mark on your knife. But that was also the case with any other method, and with the electro etching, I think this is still a lot easier. And the engraving is also safe, because even if your engraving fails, if your program fails or anything, it doesn't matter, because the laser doesn't leave a mark on the steel. So you would just see a messed up part in the nail polish, and then just reapply it and try again. Do 2 applications of nail polish like on top of each other to get a nice thick coverage, because with the brush it is sometimes it leaves some spots where I think some acid could get through, where it's not covered properly. And also 2 passes in the software. Just set it to do 2 passes, and it will do it exactly like it should, and exactly on top of each other, and that should give you nice coverage. A tiny bit out of focus, and all the settings again were in the, I put it in the video for you, so you can put it into your machine. That was it for this video. If you liked it and found it interesting, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, and then I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.